One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Stanford's offense will get the ball first. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Takes the handoff. It's Green. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. To the ground, he's got it again. Inside the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Hit right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Past the 20. And he's gonna run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Gets the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Tempo and overdrive.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to fire on second down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Makes a catch at the 10. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
So now it's second and long. Handoff to the single running back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got him there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with him. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Inside the 25.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Bowie. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll go with a direct snap. Creates a little room. He has the first and still on his feet. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window wouldn't.
And the defense got him at the 27.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Texas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The receiver on the jet sweep. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Love the play call by the offensive coordinator here. They're attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time going with the jet sweep to get the first down.
They'll go to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Pitt pushing the pace.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner will be brought down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. to the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. The RPO, it's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Bowie. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Last completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smalls. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Shotgun snap on third down. Moving away from pressure. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Quick handoff. Gets it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Looking to throw. And some room to work. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smalls.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The short hands, it's Smalls. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. By himself, he makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Going right to work up top. Right on the money. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Pitt right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. To the air on first down. snagged in the middle. It's Fletcher. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McMillan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Inside the 15. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Parrish. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it.
Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On target. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! The offense cashing it in on that drive. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Still running at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Smalls. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's McMillan. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Connection to the right. Big guy tries to barrel in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Currently in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel real.
Catch inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Give him 6. Touchdown, Stanford! Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Oh, they're after him. Slithers into space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll immediately call timeout. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when you're internal.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Pressure coming. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They get the W, and with that being win number